Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and I'm KK. Welcome to my 2024 planner setup. In this video, I'm gonna talk about my 2024 planners. So before we dive into it, let's see what I used for 2023 first and see what worked out well and what didn't, and the reasons behind the choices I made for my 2024 planners. So these are the two books that I used for 2023. I've been bullet journaling for 4 to 5 years. However, up until 2023, I always just stuck with one notebook. But 2023, I decided to use two separate books. My original idea was to separate work and life, but in reality, I found myself using one planner for to-dos, appointments, and daily tasks, while my bullet journal became more of a reflection book. I track my habits, write down what I did well or what I could have improved today or what I'm grateful for today, etc. It turns out that separating tasks and emotions feels more natural to me than trying to draw a straight line between work and life. These two books are both from Paperideas. The planner is called Infinite with an hourly schedule, or you might call it timeline style in it, 2 pages a week. My bullet journal is Paperideas A5 dotted hardcover notebook. They're both 100 GSM paper, so pretty good with handwriting and markers. In today's video, I'll be diving into the details of my to-do and appointment planner. Stay tuned because I'll be sharing my 2024 bullet journal setup in my next video. Make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out on that. In 2023, I was using Paperideas, this infinite planner. It's undated, so you can fill in the dates yourself. It's actually an 18-month planner, so I actually started from September 2022. I love the hourly schedule in it. It's so helpful to deal with appointment and work. It's also such a beautiful and well-designed planner, but the only problem is that I couldn't fill it all up, as you can see. I've seen so many other people's pictures on the internet of similar planners where they have all done it so beautifully with gorgeous and tidy handwritings as well. I was so inspired and tempted to do the same, but I just couldn't make it as aesthetic. I've really tried. Now I know some of you might say it's your planner, do it your way, and you're absolutely right. But I'd so love to see a planner that every page is filled to the brim. I think that would be so satisfying to flip through at the end of the year. I've tried washi tapes, stickers, and I don't know. This is probably my best page, so I was disappointed I couldn't do it. So some of the pages, some are okay to me. I really tried, but most of the pages are quite messy because I was disappointed. I was like, oh, I'll just jot down whatever I need to be done, that's all. Anyways, for 2024, I made a switch to a more compact planner, which is this Paperideas Weeks that you saw in the beginning of the video. I'm a big fan of Paperideas. Same, this one is 100 GSM paper. I have no problem using my zebra mild liners or tumbledew brush pens. By the way, these books are all available from my online store called hedgehogjournals.com. So this one here was a sample book that I used for filming some videos for my store. I also used a few pages to test it and see if it's a right fit for my 2024 plans. This is a page that I did a few weeks ago. I think it turned out pretty well. This is what I mean by the joy of seeing it all filled up. Imagine flipping through every page full of memories and plans. I'm definitely more confident about sticking with this one for 2024. I'm all set to start a new pink one, especially because I'll be using a purple or lilac dotted A5 notebook for my bullet journaling, and they kind of match, right? So now let's dive in and see what's inside. So this one is an undated version as well. They do offer dated version. I don't even know why I chose the undated one as I'm starting from January anyways. I guess it's just a habit from bullet journaling where I enjoy filling the dates myself, maybe. Here's the content page. And then we have 2 pages of yearly calendars. You can put the year you want yourself and then year vision for family, work or study, personal, finance, and others. I have most of it in my bullet journal, so I might be using this page for something else later. Following that, we have the yearly plan, which is pretty much a future log that you'd put in a bullet journal. This is where I jot down all those important days, like anniversaries or birthdays, etc. Moving on, we get to the heart of the planner, the monthly and weekly plans. You notice it's much more compact comparing with the Infinite or Timeline planner. These 2 planners are both available from my online store, hedgehogjournals.com. They both have multiple colors. Feel free to check them out if you are interested. Oh, another difference between the Paperideas Weeks and Infinite is that in Weeks, the monthly and weekly plans alternate. At the start of each month, you'll find the monthly plan followed by 5 weekly layouts since it is undated, whereas in Infinite, all the monthly plans are grouped at the beginning. It's a small detail, but I thought it's worth mentioning. Alright, let's get started. Who doesn't love a fresh start, right? There's something oddly ceremonial about jotting down the year and your name. It's like claiming control over the entire year, leaving the past behind and welcoming a new beginning. The bad stuff's gone and the good stuff will keep rolling. I found this cute but still solid font from Google. I think it's called Ochre Solid. I think it's the perfect style for my 2024. Bold yet fun and cute. So I'm using this font here and I'll also be using it in my bullet journal. This pen I'm using is Sakura Pigma Micron 1mm graphic pen. Next up, tossing the weekdays into the yearly calendar. This page will be my highlight index, so if there's a special memory on a day, I'll just mark it down here. So then I can dive into the exact day in my planner or bullet journal to relive the moment. For yearly plan, it's a mix of birthdays, important events, holidays, and even days like when my cat needs worm and flea treatment, etc. Monthly calendar here is more like my content planner. I'll just put the dates in for now, and I usually plan it out with pencils, which allows me to switch things around. Otherwise, I don't use much of monthly calendars. I normally just dump everything straight into the weekly pages. Now for the weekly plan, I generally put what I need to tackle today in the left. There's 2 tiny little dots in each day's block that help you divide the block into 3 smaller ones. So for me, it will be left for important or key event, middle for morning tasks, and right for the afternoon. For the right side, that's where I pack general to-dos, which are tasks that don't need a specific date or things I aim to complete within the week. These vintage stickers are so cute. I used some in my test page and it looks so pretty, so I'm gonna continue using it, and maybe for my entire January. I'm gonna start to track my productivity, focus, and sleep here as well. Tracking productivity and focus is a completely new thing for me. It's all about how much I got done and if I managed to stay focused without being distracted by my phone or social media. First week of the year is probably not the best example to test out this tracker because it's still holiday, but our shop will still be open and I'll still be packing orders every business day, so works in a mix. I'll do this productivity and focus tracking for maybe a few months and see if this tracker does the trick and help me improve productivity. This last little corner will be my books and music and movie that hit me this week. And there you have it. I'm all set and geared up for 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next up on the agenda is my 2024 bullet journal setup, so stay tuned. Thank you guys and catch you later.